Yes, people, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Touchlinefacts. First and foremost, I believe over 50% of you that have watched these videos are not subscribed. We are on road to 1,500. We're trying to get there. We're literally 11 off, and then we're going to be on the road to 2K. So please hit the sub button, hit the like button, as it massively boosts the algorithm to new subscribers. And today we have got a massive match, a ginormous match preview. Fulham, Man United, Craven Cottage, 4:30 UK time on Sunday, the 24th of August 2025, and it is a absolute. This means, bro, take my words very carefully. This is a must win, but not only is it a must win, Manchester United must win, and we must win by 2 goals minimum. We must win convincingly. We must set a precedent. We must show we are capable. Amorim has to win. 7 wins in 30 Premier League games is not good enough. We must set a precedent of a dominating win. Do you get what I'm saying? And let's get straight into it. Starting off, we'll start with the starting 11s. So Fulham, their starting 11 is this. What is their expected starting 11? Should I say? Will be this one. Leno in goal. Tete at right back. Anderson and I believe this guy's a new signing. J. Quienza, I don't know his name. Bassi at left back because Anthony Robertson is injured. Lukic and Sander Berg, decent pivot to be fair, decentish mid-table players. Definitely one the bookies will be favourites to get booked though, both of them. Andreas Pereira is back on the right wing. I believe he'll probably start. He was on the bench the other day, but I think he's going to start this game against us. And you know he's always dangerous when it comes to a set piece. Smith Rowe was on the bench again the other day, but I think they will start him. He's a baller, very good at carrying the ball. Yes, you know I mean his double chin's crazy for a footballer. Do you get what I'm saying? But you know Smith Rowe's still got talent. He's able to drive with the ball, able to dribble with it, able to score goals. Iwobi on the left wing. And Raul Jimenez up top, who, as I say, has had a few goals against Man United, I believe, over the years. I could be wrong. Pretty sure he did for Wolves at least. Anyways, and that's the oh mate, all these adverts are so annoying. That's their starting 11. That's their predicted starting 11. That's my predicted starting 11, should I say, for them. Now, their best player, in my personal opinion, the most dangerous player in this starting 11 will be Smith Rowe. I'm pretty sure if Adama Traore is still there, let me just have a look if he's still there. If Adama Traore is still there, he will be dangerous off the bench. But yeah, their most dangerous player for me is Smith Rowe, and I'll tell you why. He's very good at. He's got a lot of ability in terms of being able to dribble, being able to carry the ball, score from outside the box, etc., etc. And I feel like that's very much useful in a game like this, where they're not going to carve through us most likely. Do you get what I'm saying? Our defense is actually half decent. Yeah, Adama Traore is still there, so Adama Traore off the bench is definitely a worry. Do you get what I'm saying? Especially against Luke Shaw last 20, 30 minutes when Luke Shaw's belly starts to show. And Adama Traore absolutely could cook us, and that could be their game plan. Andreas Pereira is good from a free kick. Jimenez is good at getting into the right positions, being in there in the right time. They got decent defender in Anderson, who was at Palace 2 seasons ago. I always thought he was a decent defender. I think he's now like 30 though. Calvin Bassi is definitely a weak link, and I believe if you put Mbuemu and Ahmad against Calvin Bassi, bro, I think we could cause him massive problems. Massive problems. Tete is a decent right back, but I feel like no matter who you put up against Cunha in that side, Lukic, Tete, Anderson, they're going to get absolutely a handful of a game. I do think Cunha will probably start up front though, but yeah, Ahmad and Mbuemu, for me, should be causing Calvin Bassi left back problems. You get what I'm saying? Now let's move on to our starting 11. Starting off with Onana in goal, I believe he's going to return back to goal. Ruben Amorim has come out and said today that he believes that Onana is fit. He was fit last week. He just didn't train as much, but he's now fit again to play with the squad. I believe he's going to start, especially after the Bayern howler. Lenny Yoro, Delit, Luke Shaw will probably be the back three, same back three as last week. Mazraoui and Lissandra are both out injured, so unless you want to put Eden Heaven in or Harry Maguire in, I don't see him doing that. And he's probably happy with Luke Shaw the way he played last week. I wouldn't change Dior and Delit. I think they're our two best defenders. They're our two most available defenders as well. I would definitely play Lenny Yoro and Delit. But Luke Shaw, I would start him personally. Well, I would personally start Heaven, but I know Ruben Amorim. Do you get what I'm saying? Moving on to the wing backs. Dorgu starting at left wing back. I think that's a given. Do you get what I'm saying? I think we've got a really talented player. I don't think he played awful against Arsenal. I thought he played decent. I think we've got a really talented player. They still got 19, 20. And I definitely think I'd start him, bro. Amad Diallo comes back into the side, though. For me, he should start ahead of Dallo. He should have probably started ahead of Dallo last week, but apparently he had a knock. I believe he's going to start this game. We're going to be more on the attacking foot, and I feel like if you've got Calvin Bassett at left wing back and Buemu and Ahmad both being able to run and dribble at him, bro, he's going to have absolute problems. And down that side, we should absolutely cause Fulham mayhem with Amad Diallo and Buemu on that side, in my personal opinion. I don't know what you lot think, but yeah, I think we should absolutely cause them mayhem. One of Amador and Buemu should realistically get a goal or an assist at least, create a goal. With Calvin Bass at that left back, they should cause them absolute nightmares. Do you get what I'm saying? In the midfield pivot, I can see him going with Casemiro and Bruno again, just like he did last week. So the only change I see him making this week is Ahmad and Onana. That's the only changes from last week. So new goalkeeper and Ahmad back into the side at right wing back. Casemiro and Bruno and pivot. Casemiro didn't play badly last week. Physicality as well against Lukic and Burge. Bruno Fernandes is never getting dropped. He's the captain, and I think he's contracted to just play every game. I swear, this guy never gets dropped, bro. So Bruno Fernandes will play unless he wants to put Bruno in the 10, which I don't think he's going to do, because I think he's going to play his star boy Mason Mount. Do you get what I'm saying? The one he licks off. For some reason, he waxes lyrical about this Mason Mount, Mickey Mount clubhouse, bro. I mean, again, they dropped a stinker last week. People pretended he played well. Let's see him drop another average performance against Fulham, and then you're all going to sit there and gas it up and pretend he actually played well. Absolutely horrendous footballer. We're literally starving our star boy, our real star boy, our 19-year-old star boy on the bench, because this manager seems to rate Mason Mount, Bruno Fernandes, etc., but doesn't want to rate a 19-year-old star boy who's won us an FA Cup trophy, scoring in the final, man of the match, etc., But he wants to rave about this Mickey Mount guy who's done fuck all for this football club and had about one good game in about 3 years. That tells you need to know about this manager. Brian Buemu and Mateus Cunha, no doubt, no debate. Do you get what I'm saying? They will start. They are two new flashy toys, you could say. Two best players, you could say. And yeah, they're definitely going to start. Cunha, Buemu looked threatening against Arsenal, but he lacked the end product. I feel like Fulham could be the game where you see his end product go through. And Cunha was just an absolute joy to watch, an absolute dynamite of a footballer. As I say, the new Neymar. He's an absolute elite footballer, elite dribbler. Do you get what I'm saying? Elite ball carrier. He's got so much about him, Cunha. And yeah, I think Cunha's going to score, to be honest. I think Cunha's going to get a goal or an assist, I believe, against Fulham. Don't know what you lot think in the comments. But that will be my starting 11. Cunha, well, that's what I predicted starting 11, should I say. This wouldn't be my main starting 11, what I would do. But Cunha, Mount, and Buemu, Dorgu, Bruno, Casemiro, Ahmad, Yoro, Dalit, Shaw, Onana. And for them, I've got Leno, Teti, Anderson. I don't say that guy's name, the centre-back. Bassi, Lukic, Burge, Andres Pereira, Smith Rowe, Iwobi, and Raul Jimenez. Score prediction. I'm going 1-0. I think we're going to win 1-0. And I tell you, if I think it's going to score. I think Mateus Cunha going to score. I think Bruno Fernandes assist, Mateus Cunha goal. That's what I personally think. I wouldn't be surprised if we end up getting a second. I wouldn't be surprised if we put these to the sword. I would be surprised to a certain level, but I feel like we've got such better players than them, bro. Such better players than them. We really truly should put them to the sword, bro. Amorim's made people think that this squad is average, bro. We've got some very good players, and we should be spanking Fulham. We should be putting 2 or 3 past them. Do you get what I'm saying? We've won that stadium 8 years in a row. People sitting there that's saying, oh, it's away from home, so they're going to struggle. My bro, we've won at I call it the Cottage Pie. Craven Cottage, we've won there 8 times in a row, bro. 8 times in a row. We've got a very good record at the Fulham ground. We will beat them, in my personal opinion, 1-0. I hope it's 2 or 3-0. I hope we spank them. I hope we're cruising, balling out, playing some elite football. But I just haven't seen that yet under this manager, so I'm not going to just assume we're going to do it this Sunday. Yeah, that's personally my reason. But let me know what you lot think in the comments. Let me know what you lot are saying. I'm out, people. Peace.